Okay.
And these are already going to 7 episodes so far.
Let's see. The dancing nut has returned. Neat. Hey guys.
The dancing
Welcome back to yet another development stream. This is one of those that you're not gonna see forever. Most development streams are probably not gonna be kept for posterity after a while. But they're basically ways of me getting some stuff done while just keeping it light. I just re-implemented a joke block from before this was actually a publicly. I guess I don't have any way to explain it, but basically, this block hasn't been seen in function yet on any live stream or any release at all. And I decided to put it back in as a creative block since we are doing creative only stuff as well. I'm joined once again by Brett C. Got myself a green tea rehab monster. And a deliciously beautiful 3-day weekend to calm the storm. So, see what goes on. So obviously, like usual, I've actually just made a new world to put stuff in. What's that?
Your buddy got his car fixed finally.
Did he?
Yeah.
Kinda works. I'll have to. Oh, here we go. Instant field. So I believe it'll put it back there. Yes. I get over here-ish. Boom. Alright. It's a little quiet for what I'm testing. So, this is the cat block. I think it's still got an adorable texture.
I know. I think you showed me that one before.
Yep.
Recently. And I think it's cute.
Anytime that a block that's touching it is changed, it will play a beg for food sound.
Aww. It's a kitty. Well, I don't know if it's an actual kitty, but it's cute anyway.
So, before you ask, the answer is I don't know. So we're testing it now. Does this work? If I just...
Is it like a real cat? You probably already knew I was going to ask that question. You're a chicken.
That's the beg for food noise.
Huh. Oh, now that I actually listen, it kind of sounds like that
I
sounds
think I'm going to change it from a beg for food noise to a louder meow. First of all, I can't hear it over the music.
But babe, it does kind of sound like a beg for food noise.
Whether it sounds like it or not is not really the issue. The problem is the volume is a little too low.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that works. For better or worse, shut up. Don't put this on a clock.
Ooh, I'll have 12 episodes out of this. I need 3 more pieces of paper to do that. Actually, no, no.
Lordy. Okay, so should we change the behavior? Maybe not the behavior per se, but when it's moved. Like, no, let's put it here. So now when the cat block is placed, it'll play the noise. And because I might test out let's make it an ambient cat noise. Now you're gonna hear normal meows just to see if it sounds or feels better. Don't ask about what's up with the dancing nut. I just didn't want to remove him. He was too cool.
He's a dancing nut.
Don't you talk bad about my boy, the nut.
What are you going to name him? Peanut?
No. His name is Jeffrey. He is a lawyer. He's 32 and he's from Michigan.
Oh, well, he didn't have the... whatever
And
it's
now
called,
he's a dancing nut. I hope you're happy with yourself. Because now he's
I am.
self-conscious. He is self-conscious and you should feel bad.
I feel good about myself.
Well, then you suck.
You already know I do.
Oh.
What do you think I mean? Better not say that loud.
Cough.
Ooh, some jelly beans.
Bring me to those, actually. See those?
Hey, look how tiny this jelly bean is.
It's a little bean. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Quite flavorful still.
You know it was tiny?
Yep.
Oh.
Ah!
We are making a mess of the floor with these jelly beans.
Oh well. Give me correct a liner. So if I place this block, if I'm thinking correctly,
I think the other one.
that's awesome.
Those blocks are so cute. Well, are they just sound blocks or something?
Well, I'm making it to where once the block is added, otherwise placed, it plays the noise.
Oh. Okay.
But now I'm wondering.
They
I
should,
have a fill command I can use.
they should put pet carriers in the game. Oh, wait. Carry your pets with you. Something that's a little...
What happens if I just place them down by a bunch of commands? You know something? Let's do this not in the testing area. Because I do want to use this testing area for today. I feel like the sound may get a little nutty, so You have been warned. That's actually what I expected it not to work, but it worked. Just a bunch of cats yelling at people. I kind of love it.
I'm an animal person. Of course I'm gonna love it.
There's a wolf dying. The cats killed the wolf.
Wait, did they actually die inside the cat?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
I couldn't have possibly known they were there. Jesus.
You killed Silo. I named him Silo. Oh, Silo. Never ever had a chance in the world.
He only wanted to love. He was the goodest boy.
Jokes we make. Oh gosh.
Okay, one more. It's stupid. It's stupid and I love it. I also need to give it a tag of its own. So let's add 3 entries. We're going to give it pet special and the new audio tag. They're a little unspecific, but this is a cat. How do you classify a cat using 3 words that tell you that this is a block that sounds like a cat?
Mm-hmm.
That way you can find it more easily without using the word cat or block. Speaking of which, I've had a couple questions just over time, people talking to me. They asked me why I didn't have a tag system for the creative blocks. It is because I want to make these as, like, searchable as possible. And as I think about it, like, this one needs fixed, because yellow cobblestone tile is the name of the block. But yellow stone and brick are what I used as the tags. The obvious problem is that only adds 1 more searchable term. Which is fine, I guess, but like, okay. So obviously, have I used this? No. Have I used this? I used it for the turf block. Okay, that makes sense. I guess let's just start making a couple of new blocks here. Guess I could add this one. Stone. And I'm going to give this one the gravity tag. Gravity. Fine gravel. So save that. That's that. I think that's the first gravity block I've made for this set. Speaking of which, I actually need to go and fix one of the bugs. Where's the nature tab? Because rocky dirt is not supposed to be a gravity block anymore. After I played with it for a bit, it's annoying. It's got no other word that I can attach to it. I just hate it. So, yep. I really need to get on the block bench and make a carpet model. Since for some reason there is not one anymore. Okay. See, this is a good example of why I have a tag system. This is called fine gravel. Someone's going to be looking for stone, for instance. So if they type in stone, there's a lot of different stone types here, but gravel wouldn't show up even though it looks like stone. And if they search up nature, there's pink sand, which nature is a little bit undefinable here, but it helps. It does help a little bit with narrowing down. Like, of course, if you type in blue, you get a bunch. I try to avoid using colors like blue in the tags if it already appears in the name of the block. Anyways, home antique gray. I might change unlit fireplace to have stone instead of antique for searchability purposes.
Kitty sounds. They're so cute.
Note to self, I think I'm going to see if there's a sound option to make it where he doesn't make a block sound. If I can do that, that means I can just have just the cat noise, which would be very nice. I'm also going to put all the creative spells in to hither. That way it has its own subsection, and I can more look at the blocks. Spells. These are going to get massive upgrades sometime. There's a lot of stuff I need to do to those eventually. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Of course, this is definitely not the only stream I'm doing today. I'll also be rolling out one hanging out on Twitch. Of course, if you guys have been watching, over there we are family friendly now, which I'm pretty happy with. There's a lot this mod does not have that I feel like it should. But I have no idea how to get moving on implementing. Like, obviously the post boxes are still being implemented, but it used to be a smaller idea with a smaller amount of scope. And it was like before most of the new woods were actually in the game. So, like, back then, the newest types of wood was the warped and the crimson. Any subset of wood that was made after the fact does not have a bunch of the stuff. You know, I need to change that to charred log. Because I actually don't think I made the bark block. Let me check. I have practically the reverse of the charred block, which is the split log. Wait, it's the only split log that exists outside of the first one that I made. And somehow, this thing has managed not to get a bark block. Give me the daybreak spell. There we go. Okay. I suppose that's the next thing I'll do. I'm going to do that now, actually. Where's charred? Okay. So texture changes. So it's the charred wood. We're going to clone that. Charred log. Dupe. I have a lot to fix, but it'll be better this way. It will be way faster. and trying to fix it a different way. Just gotta change a couple recipes. Slip away against the curtain. My goodness. This mod's getting crazier all the time anymore. Like, I gotta admit, guys, it's a lot of fun to work on this. And it's weird because I keep having ideas. But unfortunately, due to the way it works, a lot of ideas will never see the light of day just due to constantly forgetting them, remembering them in inconvenient ways.
Mhm.
A lot of the time, what'll happen is I'll remember it in a time where I cannot possibly do a thing about it. Okay, so now. Wait. I did that backwards. This needs to stay like this. That's the charred wood. The charred log needs to be reverted into an actual log. I don't know what that's about. All I know is I better change this in case. Watch me regret that very soon. Like, really soon. I'm gonna find out that I had to make that to fix something. Now, I believe that wood recipes are 4 of whatever log to make 2 wood. Now I gotta look it up. Bark log recipe. Yeah, no, it's 3. It's 3. So it yields 3, that's fine. Okay, that's cool. Diminishing returns for sure, but I have to get it right. I'm putting it in, making all this effort. I do want it to work as much as I can to working like normal wood. The charred set is practically only made because, like, I wish I could add more kinds of wood. But the charred stuff is pretty much only because I can technically add it by just burning existing wood to make it. Because I thought it would be kind of neat. There's actually two more recipes I really need to add. Since this is 120. Shard, log, campfire 9. I haven't expanded on the charred stuff for gracious age and a half. Cherry. I need to add mangrove and cherry to the list. So there's the cherry log. I don't know why you'd want to, because cherry logs are absolutely beautiful. But you can. Charred log, campfire 10. And this will add the mangrove. Okay, so I've physically lined it back up. Now for a bit of extra, I happen to think about something cool. First of all, I better go check this. I really need to go and make mangrove and cherry post box textures sometime. And I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what to do about it. So there's a chart. Oh, I gotta switch these. So I need to bug fix it to where this is called a charred log. But the charred wood now has an item. Why does log rotation not work? Oh, backwards, that's why. I forgot. So we need to find this guy. He has a log rotation. He doesn't need it. And this guy needs a log rotation. And it's name fix. Okay. Rightio. I'm trying to think if there's any more iteration this needs. Not really any I can think of. At least immediately. What stuff? I gotta add this to what stuff. Okay. Neat. think I'm gonna contact that guy I saw on Fiverr the other day. Ask him to do me a nicer wood texture. One that we haven't seen yet. I have a few different ideas of what unique woods could be added. And I got a couple of other things that need spiced up real bad. Couple of post boxes, including the new wood that I would make, needing to be created. Just for the general purpose of keeping this up to date well. Because I would need, I think I can do a bamboo one by myself. Got that idea pretty solidly in the head on how I could do it. What is this? Oh, these are all those cat blocks. I don't want to make a kind of wood that you can't just readily grab off. I want to be able to make something that is actively harder to get. Oh, hey, a couple of surface emeralds on this hill here. That's insane. Neat. Okay. Trying to see, what have I added today? I've added 3 new blocks. One of which is survival and 2 are creative. 37 minutes though. Going a little slow today. Honestly, this is just as much a planning stream as it is a working stream. And I messed around with the cap lock for a while. But then again, okay. Good thing is, I gotta make it to where when you place it, it makes the noise. And when you break it, I don't know. I feel like it would get excessive to make it destroy to the noise. Kind of love it though. It is way too hot in this stupid room today. Oh, so of course, like I said, we'll be making the rounds. I'm gonna hang it up for now, but before I do, over on Twitch, like I said, we're doing family friendly now, so here you got to put the kiddies to bed. Over there, you can invite them along for the ride. We've been doing Animal Crossing. We've been doing some Pokemon, some other lighthearted stuff. I might, just keyword might, be adding Stardew Valley to the repertoire fairly soon because of the new update coming out. I've got to see what kind of new farm the creator's adding because he did mention it. I usually pick the normal, but you know, depends on what they add. But there is a lot of new content that'll be in that game that I want to experience. Not sure if it's gonna happen or not. It might even just be a personal like thing of mine to and from work or something. I don't know yet. Depends if I think it would make a good enough like thing to be playing on the daily or regular. Either way.